Hello. In this video, I am going to show some of the recommended settings that I suggest for your gradebook. So as you're setting up your gradebook for the beginning of the semester, these are some helpful tips. So you can see we are already in the Progress app here. So you want to go into settings, and when you're in this tab, you have some options. So depending upon what your theory or preferences are for accepting late work, you can set that up here. So for me personally, I do allow my students to turn in late work. However, I do want them to have some consequence if their assignments are late. Okay, so once you select the late policy, it will give you this option, and it says that the automatic default is for 2 days. So what that means is after 2 days, your students can no longer access those assignments at all. So I suggest changing that to, I just pick an arbitrary day that I know will be past the end of the semester. So we'll just pick 110 days. And what that allows students to do is they can go back and do those assignments at any time up until the end of the semester. Okay. So I do allow my students to turn in late work. However, I do want them to have a penalty. This encourages them to actually do what is assigned on time. So over here, you can assign a late penalty. So I assign the penalty of 50%. So I know that seems really steep, but if students see that they can do the assignment, but they're only going to get half credit, it's more of a motivation for them to actually turn it in on time. Also, on the flip side of that, if it's the end of the semester and students are thinking, wow, I really have a lot of missing assignments, I can tell them you can go in and do any of the missing assignments and you'll get half credit. So that works for them. So once you have selected the deadline and you've selected whatever penalty you want to assign, if you do assign a penalty, then you're going to click assignment name, and then down at the bottom you click apply. So I'm not going to click that right now just because for the essence of time. But I found this is really helpful, and it's really great in terms of encouraging students to do their work on time, but also giving them that option to allow for them to turn it in if they did have some sort of reason that they couldn't do their homework on time. And also for you as the instructor, it really removes that pressure to have to go into each individual student and change the due date for their assignments. So if you just have kind of a no nonsense, I don't accept late work policy, but you can still do it if it's late and get half credit. It removes some of that burden from you and that extra work of having to go in and unlate assignments one by one, but then it also allows students that flexibility. So I hope that you found this helpful, and reach out if you have any questions.